The first seed against the second seed in the gold medal contest at plus 65 kilograms.
Yeah, Jack, it's two fighters that know each other extremely well, not just at the Paralympic level, but also most recently in Chuncheon in the last event just before this competition. It's 3-2 in terms of head-to-head in favour of Naimova. But of course, when it counts, the big 50 steps down now, they are ready to rumble in this heavyweight final.
And one of those encounters was at the last Paralympic Games in the semi-finals when Naimova beat Truesdale. Truesdale ended up taking the bronze, and Naimova went on to take the inaugural Paralympic title. This is how we got to this stage today. Vargas defeated by Truesdale in the semi-final, whilst Menezes defeated by Naimova of Brazil. Exemplary days so far from both. And the referees here to make sure everyone is in good order, and to assess the spinning kicks as well, and the point scoring system in para taekwondo. It's a little bit different to Olympic taekwondo. It's a 2-3-4 system, and the judges around the mat will be assessing whether it's a 180-degree spin, a 360-degree spin, and whether you score a 4-pointer or a 3-pointer or a 2-pointer.
Uzbekistan, Guljonoy, Naimova.
The champion in Tokyo 3 years ago, Guljonoy Naimova of Uzbekistan. She then became the Asian Games champion last year in Hangzhou in China. And guess what? She's also won the World Championship already in her career. A formidable CV, bursting with everything you can do in the sport. The question is, can she do it again tonight in Paris? Amy Truesdale from Chester in England wants to be the person to stop Naimova in her tracks and upgrade that bronze medal from 3 years ago to a gold in Paris. She's in great form, she's had a great day, but this is what she came for. This is where the hard work really begins.
Yeah, this is where the truth meets the training for Truesdale, the three-time world champion. I mentioned that matchup in Chuncheon. It was just about 5 weeks ago now. In the last second, Guljonoy Naimova overtook Truesdale to take that. She will want to erase that. It will not be a continuation that she looks for. She tries to claim this maiden Paralympic gold title. But to do that, Guljonoy Naimova, always a stern test. They know each other so well. But under this tense situation, I think Guljonoy Naimova has maybe forgotten, could be the towel. She's given a little signal there to the centre referee. So there is, of course, a little bit of sweat on the protector. There are electronic sensors on the socks and on the body. Let's have a listen. So the volunteer has gone up to get the bag, to get the mouthpiece. So obviously in Taekwondo you've got arm guards, shin guards, groin guard, body protector. The mouthpiece has been left behind by Naimova. Now, in terms of concentration, Amy Truesdale has to stay focused here. This is something that you've built yourself up for. Could it throw Naimova off? Let's find out.
Let's hope the volunteer hasn't had to go back up those 50 stairs. Instead, it's the coach from Uzbekistan who's racing around.
Yeah, Boba Kuzayev was working earlier on with kicks to his opponent, or his athlete. Maybe getting a few raps on the knuckles for getting the gum shield. There could be a gam jom as well for coming out late without the requisite protective equipment. So this could be a 1-0 lead now for Amy Truesdale. Let's see what the referee makes of it.
We're just about to kick off. Great Britain, make some noise! Du bruit pour la Grande-Bretagne! Uzbekistan, make some noise! Du bruit d'Uzbekistan!
Amy Truesdale on the other side sets herself. The Briton in the red, and Uzbekistan's Guljonoy Naimova now with mouthpiece in the blue. But a Gamjong, John Cullen, exactly as you said it would be to start things off because of the delay to this gold medal contest. 1 point down already. Might not make too much when we do the numbers at the end of this one, but who knows? Here we go.
Yeah, well, the last time they fought, there was a 1 point difference, so could be, as you say, immaterial, but you never know. They've got sensors on their socks, kick them to the body like so. You could get 2 points. Amy Truesdale showing her confidence straight away there, Jack. A back kick, a more difficult kick, but just a little warning for Guljonoy Naimova. You can't rush in.
Goes with the back kick again, Naimova. So many different weapons that she can deploy, Naimova, and she deploys them so smoothly as well. But here Truesdale gets the first kicking points of the contest. That was a big exchange, neither scoring. Truesdale moving in and backing away.
She's got that good footwork, Amy Truesdale. She's going to need it. Guljonoy Naimova trying to hold the centre of the mat. She wants it fought at this close distance here. That's a good back leg turning kick from the British fighter. Plus the push. Good balance though from Naimova. She didn't fall over.
That's remarkable from the Uzbekistan fighter to be sent in reverse like that and still keep your feet.
Yeah, no mean feat to keep that balance, but still in the balance. 2 point game. Good work again from Amy Truesdale. Nice footwork, seeing it coming, sliding back and taking that counter. And an early attempt there for that 3 point kick, the step through back kick from the fighter in blue. Guljonoy Naimova, a dangerous tactic, but also a sign she's feeling a bit of pressure here. A couple of minutes already gone.
Truesdale steps away, changes the angle of attack. Uses the punch. Interesting tactic. The punch doesn't score you a point, unlike in Olympic Taekwondo, but it is allowed, and it's part of the attack system that fighters will use to distract or deter an opponent. And Truesdale then adds more points after that, plus the Gamjong. 8-1. Very profitable 2.5 minutes for Amy Truesdale.
And Jack, she's been all business. She wasn't thrown off by the fact that the gum shield was late. She's now discussing now with Andrew Deere, Commonwealth champion, European medalist, the coach in the corner. Bobur Kuzayev was sprinting around the arena looking for the gum shield. A part of that is a function then of a lack of readiness. Forget that when it then came to the match starting. Amy Truesdale, textbook. If we look at it here, we know that there's sensors on the socks. When they hit the body, they're worth 2. And the Brit has blasted these home every single time. That push kick, albeit not scoring, is a signal of intent. Guljonoy Naimova knows that this is going to be a real contest. The halfway stage now to gold. Key stations now. Guljonoy Naimova has come back on 3 occasions from a bigger defeat deficit than this against Amy Truesdale. Can she do it again, or is it a chance for Amy Truesdale to take that maiden gold?
"35 years of age now, Truesdale. She's been at Paralympic Taekwondo, or Para-Taekwondo, from the very start. She competed in the first World Championships back in 2009. So the journey to this point, a long one, and Truesdale has made the very most of every second on the mat so far to build this score.
And she even competed in the non-Paralympic style before that, as did Naimova, so they both got a very long record within the sport. It's a part of them, and you can see it. Anything done well looks easy, and they look really good at the moment. There's a little buzzer going off there. There was a suspicion of a timeout, but I think it might be a video review for perhaps kicking low. Let's have a listen.
Comes in for fight for Hong.
So perhaps for a lack of fighting, this could go straight in the pocket. So it's not gone well for Bobur Kuzayev. No gum shield, no video replay card. Still time though.
Okay. Stop.
That one's for not fighting, so you're not allowed to ask for that. That's the referee's purview.
Stop.
Truesdale gets back to the fight, so too does Naimova, attempting that back kick for a 3-point score. Doesn't land, and she's reading everything so well, Truesdale. Reactions and anticipation, and it's keeping her out of trouble when Naimova's looking for it.
She also had a quick glance, not so much at the score, she'll be aware of that, but at the time. Of course, the scoreboard can't kick you back, so Truesdale goes back to work. As Guljonoy Naimova really scrambling now, because not only are these scoring shots for maybe Truesdale, they're hurtful shots. That big push kick taking a bit of the stamina away from the fighter in blue.
Still staying static for a while now, but that won't be much trouble to Amy Truesdale.
What might be a bit of trouble here is it flicked up off the shoulder, caught the chin there of Guljonoy Naimova. You can see the British fans eating their flag there, but just eating a possible kick to the face just as well. She's got the gum shield this time. As Victor Munoz comes down to check, Guljonoy Naimova, I'm sure, will be absolutely fine to continue. So they're checking for either unintentional kick to the face or intentional kick to the face. Unintentional.
Referee request, is the dangerous intentional or accidental?
Nadis Tavares there, the referee or the video review juror, just confirming that. It would. Sorry, no, go ahead, Jack.
Just to discuss the consequences of if it is intentional, what will that mean?
So if it's intentional, you can get a direct yellow card because you meant to kick them in the face. If not, the referee will just give a gamjom. They're looking up to the top right. It slipped up off the shoulder and caught the face. So there's no way that Amy Truesdale is intentionally going to kick someone in the face. But then the Nadis Tavares is saying there was a kick to the face. If it's intentional and she's unable to continue, that could be a bit more of a problem for the British fighter. So we're waiting for the hand signal from the centre referee. Because obviously there's the plastic visor on the guard. If that hits you, it is very jarring. I've had that experience, I tried it on. But Amy Truesdale now has to stay focused. You're allowed 1 minute of a medical intervention. There's 20 seconds of that left, and then we'll see the referee's pronouncement. Will she continue or not? 10 seconds to decide. It sounds like she will not continue. Let's have a listen here, Jack. So the doctor said, yes, you can continue. Guljonoy Naimova says, no, I cannot. It was not intentional, the call from Amy Truesdale. If it's deemed to be intentional, it could be the goal for Uzbekistan. Some major controversy. So Amy Truesdale, the kick was aimed at the body, slipped up off the shoulder, hit the face of Guljonoy Naimova, who's now to her perspective, staying down due to injury. So they're going to have this conversation now. We're looking now at the centre referee and listening. She's fine to continue, Victor Munoz, the doctor is saying. But obviously, let's listen if Neidis Tavares has anything. And Shakir Shelbat, the technical delegate, getting involved. So this could be a massive moment of controversy here. Which way is the hand signal going to go? Will it be for Great Britain? Or will it be... Is it a red card or a yellow? Yellow for intentional.
Come on!
She wins. She takes it. If it had been a red card, it would have been silver. The yellow card means gold for Great Britain.
The nerves jangling in the Grand Palais for Amy Truesdale, but Andrew Deere, her coach, comes straight over to say it's okay. The unlikely, what she deemed the impossible, didn't happen.